On this episode of Hockey Talk, Mr. Stamkos will talk about the Shea Weber for PK Subban trade and how it affects both teams. We'll be talking about what kind of moves and trades Montreal have made and will make, maybe at the trade deadline, and what kind of season they've had so far, what season they will be having, maybe. Find all this out on this episode of Hockey Talk. Go. Hello everybody, it is Mr. Stamkos back with episode 2 of Hockey Talk. Like you heard from the intro, we are doing the Montreal Canadiens. And I am trying a new lighting here today, guys, so I hope it's alright. So, on this episode of Hockey Talk, this is episode 2, by the way. If you haven't already, go check out episode 1. It should have been up last week, because Hockey Talk is a weekly series, 1 episode per week. But if you like Hockey Talk, go like it down below. And if this series gets a lot of support, I might start doing 2 episodes of Hockey Talk per week. That's a lot of Hockey Talk, guys. That's 20 minutes of Hockey Talk. That's a lot, and it takes like about an hour for Hockey Talk to upload per Hockey Talk. So I hope you enjoy this episode of Hockey Talk. So I want to get right down to it. We're talking about the Montreal Canadiens. So first thing I want to talk about on Hockey Talk today is the Shea Weber PK Subban trade here. So bottom line is, guys, fair trade for Montreal. For Nashville, you know, PK Subban, first goal, first shot as a Pred, doesn't mean anything, right? No, it really doesn't. Just a miracle. And the Nashville Predators are my second favorite team, guys. They're doing pretty good right now. Unfortunately, my first favorite team, the Tampa Bay Lightning, they're really slumping. And please don't make fun of me down in the comments that my team sucks and that I'm a Tampa Bay fan. I don't care. They're my favorite team, guys! So, here's the thing. Here's the trade. So, Shea Weber, he is a 32 years old. Great goal scorer on the blue line. He had 20 goals last season, I believe. 15 to 20 goals. Just let me check, guys. I have my books right here. So, let me check this. Shea Weber from the Nashville Predators. Oh, yes, that's not where it is. Montreal, guys. I need to go to Montreal Canadiens. 20 goals last season. Yes, I was right. 20 goals, 31 assists, 51 points. He can definitely score goals with that 106.9 shot. He has the hardest shot in the world right now. Great shooter, man. Great shooter. A great, powerful shot from that blue line is going to get past Carey Price eventually, right? Yes. So 31, 32 years of age. Not exactly knowing that, but around that age. Great goal scorer. He can set up plays from that blue line, and he's a pretty good player in general. In my opinion, he's the best defender in the league. Now, for PK Subban, a guy who's kind of on the side, for me at least, for me, as a Nashville fan, I appreciate the move that the GM made, but that's not a good one. So PK Subban, 29 years of age, he doesn't really score goals, but he is a great assistman. He can set up plays. He's great at doing that, which is good for us. Setting up guys like Philip Forsberg, James Neal, Craig Smith, and Mike Fisher. Great for setting up those guys. And an amazing line mate, too, in Roman Josi. Great pair those two are. So, yeah. He's not that kind of defender. He's not top 3, but he's probably top 10 in my list. Sorry, guys, just burped. Excuse me. So, yeah. I think for Nashville, they got what they wanted, I think. They wanted a young squad, right? PK Subban, 29, not that young. I think they could have gotten better than him. If they got Subban and his second round, maybe, I would agree with the trade, but that's why I'm talking about this. I don't agree with it. But tell me what you guys think about the Nashville Predators trade, PK Subban for Shea Weber. Tell me what you think of that trade in the comments. And yeah, guys. And if I didn't say this already, go smash that like button, because if you love the series, if this series gets a bunch of support, I will start doing 2 episodes of Hockey Talk per week. That is a lot of Hockey Talk. That's about 3 hours of Hockey Talk, guys, because it takes about 2.5 hours to upload, 20 minutes to record, same thing. So go smash that like button if you love Hockey Talk. And I don't know if I mentioned this, I'm using a new lighting today, guys, so I hope it works out for the video. So moving on to the moves that Montreal has made so far this season. They traded Tampa Bay no-name players. This is like worse than the Phil Kessel trade for me. They gave Phil Kessel for absolute rubbish to the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're doing the same with Andrei Nemestikov, a great young defenseman. I don't know why they traded him, but you know what? We got absolute crap for him. So I don't agree with that trade, guys. That was a bad trade. But Montreal just seems to sneak off really bad deals for other teams, you know? Maybe they got a prospect Tampa Bay, but I doubt it. I never even heard of the guy. But you tell me what you think about that trade down in the comments below. Again, I will read every comment in the first week of Hockey Talk, every episode, and I will try to reply back to every one of you, which I will probably, because there's probably only going to be like 1 or 2 comments. But yeah, guys, so now we're going to move on to what kind of season Montreal was having and what kind of season they're having now and what season they might have by the end of the season. So at the beginning of the season, Montreal was in the top 3 position. I think they're still in the top 5, guys, but I don't know. They might be in the top 10. They might be 7th, 6th, 7th place. But they had an amazing start to the season, right? So that's the start of the season. They had a great season until about a few weeks ago when they started losing a lot of games. I want to say about a month ago, guys. They started really slumping. They've lost 5 games in a row now, starting with Edmonton in a 1-0 shootout loss for them. And the end of the season, I think they'll still be in a playoff spot. It's just I don't think they're going to be in the top 10 if they keep up on slumping like this. And if they keep on losing games like this, I don't even think they're going to be in a playoff spot. I'm not one to talk because Tampa Bay is in like 24th right now, but I'm just going on with my opinion. You guys can tell me down in the comments below what you think. And yeah, like I really just think they're going to either be good or be bad. That's Montreal. Last season, they were bad. The season before that, Tampa Bay smoked them in the 3rd round. But they were good. They were the top of the league, guys. They were the best team in the league. That's not happening for them this year. It's Washington again. Surprise, surprise. Alex Ovechkin keeps winning those Art Ross trophies, but cannot win a Stanley Cup for the Washington Capitals. And he needs that Stanley Cup. I really agree that he's a player who deserves that Stanley Cup. But he has enough trophies to his name, right? I think he can go on without winning a Stanley Cup, right? I mean, only 3 Art Ross trophies in a row, right? Yeah. He can go without a Stanley Cup. But I think he deserves one, guys. And looking at the Montreal Canadiens squad, guys, they have a lot of great depth for me. They're kind of just like the Tampa Bay Lightning in a way. They have amazing depth. But last year, it's kind of like the Tampa Bay Lightning again. One of their key players falls down to an injury, they're going to start to shatter. And I will talk about this in the Tampa Bay episode. I don't want to put any spoilers out in this episode about the Montreal Canadiens, about any other teams. That's just how it's going to be with Hockey Talk at all times. Because, you know, what? I don't care. But we are going to get our Pokemon report, guys. So, I will be back with the Pokemon report. So, I am going to get the Pokemon for the Pokemon report. So, I will see you in a minute. So, today, guys, on Pokemon report, we have Staryu. So, Stario, what do you think about Montreal Canadiens? What kind of moves they've made so far this season?
I think they made pretty good moves this season. I agree with you. I think they're gonna slump a lot if they don't keep up, if they don't start winning those games. That's just my opinion. So thank you for inviting me on the show.
No problem, Stario. Hope to see you again. So that was Pokemon Report, guys. Back to Mr. Stamkos. Okay, guys, Mr. Stamkos back. Thank you, Stario, for the Pokemon Report again. I agree with you guys. I agree with you, Stario. They're gonna slump if they don't get their act together. But guys, that is it for this episode of Hockey Talk. If you enjoyed, be sure to click that like button. And remember, if you enjoy Hockey Talk and want me to do 2 episodes a week, comment down below or just show me some support. So I will see you guys in the next episode of Hockey Talk. So for now, bye. This is Mr. Stamkos signing out for the week.